Yeah, I just wanna be the greatest. Everybody knows my name, shit. I'ma have this whole fucking game list, spitting with the same wit, and I'm gonna be famous. Ain't nobody able to delay this. Coming up, I had a vision to make it. Never wanted to be nothing, always wanted to play shit. Sit in class, always wondering why I love this lame shit.
They played the 2020 Tokyo Olympics qualifying matches. Fortunately for him, and fortunately for us, the service error for Ibrahim. So 4-point game, set number 1.
Rebisco has 3 attackers in the front row. De Guzman, Malabunga, and Umandal.
Retamar can choose from any of those guys. He's serving now. 16-20, that's just outside. And again, service errors hurting Rebisco Philippines.
4th service error for Rebisco.
4 points. That's roughly the deficit we're facing right now. So if we could have tightened up our service in this game, could have been a much closer match. Lopez is in the game. Jesse Lopez in the game for the first time, and there he sets up Umandal, who scores.
One of the veteran setters for the Rebisco Philippines. We actually have 3 in that roster. We have Retamar, Lopez, and Ish Polvorosa.
Lopez, the elder statesman here, 35 years old. Played for FEU, if I remember it correctly. Umandal, the serve. Oh!
Another missed hit off the service line for Rebisco, which brings back the lead to 5 for Al-Arabi.
Closest was 4. Biggest was 6. Yuma Faraj. Malabunga, that was returned. Malabunga tries again. Borislav to Ribiero, and Ribiero scores.
Looking right, getting down the line.
Outside, so we get a little bit of a break there. But still a long way to go for Rebisco Philippines if we are to come back here in set number 1. Kim Malabunga. Borislav setting up the big man John Chigbo for the kill, and Al-Arabi is at set point.
Looks like Al-Arabi is all about simplicity and excellent execution.
Well, they get a good first ball. They set up the big man, and he delivers. Omar Hisham is on the floor. We're seeing him for the first time. 34-year-old, 6'4" middle blocker for Al-Arabi. Lopez will set it up. A little too low for Al-Fafara. Borislav, that was actually overset. And a point for De Guzman.
Something to Guzman getting his first point off the ball game on that ad-lib. Just enough power to get him off the block.
So 1 set point save. Still 5 more for Al-Arabi. Filipinos, Rebisco Philippines, they need to play perfect volleyball right now. Borislav setting it up, and an easy put away there for Ibrahim. Great setting, excellent serving.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing.
Lead is back to 7. 20 serving 13. Good dig. Al-Arabi. Al-Fafara, there is a whistle on the play, a net violation against Al-Arabi.
Now we're capitalizing on the unforced errors of Al-Arabi. 2 net violations called on their players.
No contest by Al-Arabi. So 2 straight points for Rebisco Philippines, but we're still looking at a 6-point deficit here. Borislav setting up Bandero. Polvorosa, back row attack, Umandal. Yes! Right on the number of the jersey of Faraj.
What a cannon of an attack
Take a
from
look here.
Chao Mandal. There's no stopping this youngster.
What a great talent out of UST program. So that's 3 straight points for Rebisco Philippines.
And he has emerged as the top scorer for Rebisco in the absence of Bagunas and Espejo.
Bandero is blocked, but ball goes outside, so that 3-point run is stopped by this attack of Felipe Bandero. You see Mark Alfafara. He knew at least he had contact with the ball and could have done a better job keeping it alive.
Yeah, looking at it at the positive light, we had a touch on it.
Yep.
So it's still better than giving him a clean hit.
Lopez is in the game setting it up for Rebisco Philippines. That goes, I think, outside from Mark Alfafara. So lead is back to 7 for Al-Arabi. Take a look here. And again, Felipe Bandero, one of the best servers of Al-Arabi. Bojan Duki, number 12, is in the game for the first time for Al-Arabi. We saw him on the screens earlier. Right now, back-to-back points for Al-Arabi on the serve of Bandero.
When we take a look at the statistics later on, you'll get to see that disparity for sure in the serving department.
Rebisco Philippines, no service aces in the loss versus AGMK. Ooh, what a dig though for Sumangid. Faraj keeping it alive, Borislav. And Bojan Duki with a touch and a point.
Even a 3-man block from Rebisco couldn't stop that hit from Duki.
Bojan Duki is out of Montenegro, another foreign player for this Qatari club. Set point. This is 9 set points for Al-Arabi. Here's that routine of Felipe Bandero. Much softer serve. Still same result for Felipe Bandero. And Al-Arabi puts set number 2 in the pocket.
We're so used to receiving hard.
Getting stronger, step by step, the clock is ticking.
19 serving 11. Foot fault. Going to be a foot fault there for Bandero again.
They can pull out another challenge card if they want to, and
Yes,
it's difficult
they
to
did challenge. But this camera angle that they give us isn't good, but let's see if the review has a better shot of that approach by Felipe Bandero. Bandero is 6'6", so he's a pretty big dude. 33 years old.
It takes years of training and experience in international games to master that approach on the jump serve. So if the challenge is successful, the point will go to Rebisco Philippines, but if not, the point will remain to Al-Arabi.
I think the point was already awarded to us. So if the challenge is successful, because the referees call the foot fault, and it is
Yes.
a foot fault, so I think it will stay 19-12. Bandero, I don't know if it wasn't as high definition as we want to, so but it did seem like the sneaker
Yeah,
touched the line.
Yeah, it covered a part of the line. Sobrang konti lang.
So the score remains because the point was awarded to us already before the challenge by Al-Arabi. So 19 serving, or make that 12 serving 19. And that was an over receive, easily put away there by Rebisco Philippines.
Great anticipation on the side of Umandal. Looking at the form of the setter, he knew that with the drop ball,
Oh, that's 3 straight points for Rebisco Philippines. Let's see if they can rattle off a few more. Good serve from Umandal. Bandero with an off speed. Umandal against 3 blockers. Juma Faraj, excellent performance today. Back row again for Umandal. The tip is good. One of the rare times we catch the defense of Al-Arabi napping.
they're slowly cutting that lead of Al-Arabi. Now it's down to 5. We have to play flawless volleyball from here on out if we want to get at least a tiebreaker for this set.
Al-Arabi led by as many as 9 points. Felipe Bandero. That's going to be 6 match points for Al-Arabi.
Basic for Bandero. Up high, down hard. Now it's match point for Al-Arabi.
Omar Hisham serving. Polvorosa setting it up. Backdoor attack for Umandal. Not just yet. Says Zhao. 1 match point save. But 5 more to go for Al-Arabi.
It's not over till it's over, says Joshua Mandal. Continuing to build up on his points.
Now tall order for Rebisco Philippines. Got to defend here. Warislav setting up. Hisham, Omar Hisham. Sorry, no, that's Al-Hitni. With the finish, Abdul Al-Hitni of Al-Arabi Sport Club.